Instagram is doomed. Oh no! Why do you ask? The answer is simple: generic meme pages. If you've been on Instagram for any amount of time, you've likely come across and or followed some generic meme page. What makes a generic meme page, you ask? The best way for me to explain all of this is honestly to delve into more detail, but first some further context. Generally my go-to, I didn't mean to hit that. Now I like Instagram a lot. It's generally my go-to social media outside of YouTube. And despite being just pictures and videos, there is somehow a lot of versatility to it. It's definitely far from perfect and honestly has cultivated a horrible culture that promotes displaying your life as some glamorous fairy tale that it's not. But instead of depressing the shit out of you by delving into a deep conversation about the ethics of Instagram's lifestyle that it promotes, I instead want to focus on a much less severe but equally annoying issue that is these generic meme pages. Seeing as that I use Instagram quite a lot and interact with the majority of my friends through it, I've followed quite a few of these types of meme pages at this point. Now initially when I first started noticing these annoying trends and similarities with every page, I started unfollowing them because why follow all of them when they all post the same exact memes? And before I unfollowed all of them, a light cast down upon me from the heavens and I realized in that moment, wait. Now this is something I can complain about in the format of a 10 to 15 minute YouTube video. For the sake of my sanity, we're going to be taking a look at only 7 of them. Now, I'd like to take a look at all these pages individually, but first before we do that, let's just do a section of shared characteristics because there's quite a few. First characteristic, memes. All of these pages at some point or another will have posted a meme that one of the other pages just recently posted, likely within the same hour. I'll play a montage of examples up on the screen. All of these I found just scrolling through my home feed, and usually they were only divided by a few posts. And while we're at it, let's just do a rapid fire section where I react to all of these memes. Meat mashed potato. I love you, mashed potato. What a funny meme. Ha 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 ha. I want to marry one man, have all my kids by one man. I want to live and grow old with one man. I want to experience life with one man. I want to love one man. I want to see this meme one time, but I can't because all these generic meme pages are unoriginal. A lot of stuff pisses me off, but anti-homeless architecture has to be up there. I thought these were just to stop skateboarders. Yeah, and I thought I was only going to see this meme once, but I was lied to. When your man is passionate about something and you don't understand, but you don't care because you're just happy that he's happy, oh my god, that's so relatable to a lot of girls. That's so funny. And like, here it is a second time, just in case you didn't realize how funny it was, because you just got to reinforce positive reinforcement. If you just keep shoving this meme in your face, it's going to reflect on who you are as a person. Good meme, right? In the 1950s, one of the journalists, as in one of the only journalists living at that time, criticized Marilyn Monroe, saying that she's only beautiful because of her fancy dresses / clothes. Then she did this photo shoot wearing a potato sack as a response. And here it is a second time. Now, I don't want to say that this is a lie because I am not researching any bit of this video on Google. I cannot confirm whether or not this is fact. But what I do know is that these meme pages love to make up a lot of bullshit, and you really should not believe what these meme pages have to say. Don't take their word for it. Do your own research. I don't know why I have to say that, but a lot of people are dumb. Do your own research. Figure out if this is a lie or not. Remember when we thought quarantine was only going to be 3 or 4 weeks and then we saw it the second time on the same day? I don't remember that because the majority of America is dumb and doesn't know how to wear masks and avoid going to social gatherings and avoid large groups of people because everyone has to see each other and socialize consistently. Otherwise, they are not validated as human beings, apparently. Wear a mask. What a man will never understand. Powder, blush, foundation, highlight, contour, blemishes, primer, eyeshadow. Man, brush is brush. Now, ignoring the fact that there's very many men out there that do in fact know how to do makeup and how to do it better than a lot of women, this is just prime humor. It's hilarious. It's so hilarious it had to be shared multiple times on multiple meme pages. Oh my god, guys. Ha 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 ha. It's not that funny. Nobody. My boyfriend. Have you finished with your V question mark with my what? You know, Niagara Falls of Blood stayed in sacrificial waterfall. Do you guys get it? They're referring to a woman's period. That's hilarious. I've never heard a period joke in my... Oh my god. I wasn't ready. Laughing. She's too funny. People said record yourself in 6 months, so I did. Wow. Oh my god, she's so... Oh my god, did you do that? Oh my god, that's so hilarious. That's so hilarious. Did you get the joke? It's funny because she didn't actually lose any weight. She just came in the background of the original video. Oh my god, that's so funny. And recorded herself with another person. Hilarious. That's not even funny. Why do you gotta bring a dog into it? Just like leave the dog out of it. Leave animals out of it. They don't need to be brought into your stupid TikTok bullshit. Second characteristic, kind of relating to the first. The accounts they follow / promote. Since these accounts constantly post the same unoriginal memes and they're never taken down for, copying one another or posting unoriginal content, I looked a little bit into the accounts each follows, and for all of them, they at least follow one or two of the others. Now, I didn't do too much research into this because I don't really care, but the bit that I have seen either leads me to believe that one, all of the people that run these pages are in cahoots with one another, two, they're run by a very small group of people, or three, they're all run by a single person. Now that is quite the conspiracy, but we'll get into that a little bit later on. Now they also tend to promote each other. And the only reason I found some of these pages over time is because if you follow one, they will likely promote another one of the pages eventually and advertise it as, oh, if you want to see the edgier content, follow this page, only 18 plus. And then when you follow, it's basically the same exact page. There's nothing special about it that makes it 18 plus. Third characteristic, they're all private pages. Now there's nothing wrong with having a private page, but when it comes to these types of pages, they've all kind of taken advantage of this feature. By making these pages private, tons of people will request to follow all at one time, and because they accept so slowly, it takes anywhere from a few hours to days to get accepted. And because of this, a lot of people forget they even requested in the first place, so these pages basically get an artificial boost to their followers, and it's just really people that don't care to unfollow. I don't know the detailed analytics of these pages, but if you just look at the follower to likes ratio per post, it just doesn't add up. It could just be the overwhelming amount each page posts, but in my opinion, I think this just shows their follower count is all show and no substance, just like each of these pages' contents. Fourth characteristic, 18 plus only. Now this one's a bit harder to prove, but as I said earlier, when they all promote each other, they'll typically advertise the page they're promoting at the time as 18 plus only, as if it's only mature content that you can't find anywhere else. It's not like they check if you're actually 18, and Instagram doesn't care either, so chances are this is just a ploy to get a bunch of young kids to request to follow, thinking they're about to see boobs for the first time or some shit. They also like throwing in the don't follow if you're easily offended line to make them seem edgier. Fifth characteristic, oh wait, that's 10. Fifth characteristic, ads. Now these pages all love ads. That's fine, but their ads are so weird, and in all honesty, probably the edgiest thing about each of their pages. There's different degrees though. First, there's the harmless ads for things like these painting things that I noticed are the popular one recently. But then we get into the Instagram model ads, and oh boy, all these examples I'm showing are annoying to track because the posts usually get deleted after a set amount of time, but these are the ones I was able to screen grab. Every single one is the same essentially. Some Instagram / OnlyFans model doing something slightly provocative, or in some cases sticking to the meme pages theme and failing to be funny. The bare minimum they do for these ads is just put the models at, but typically they'll all have the same format of her at is fill in the blank, thank me later. And they always put the dumb drooling emoji like they've never seen a girl. I don't know who these ads would appeal to other than the young kids that they probably lure in by saying 18 plus only. And in that sense, it seems a little predatory, does it not? I genuinely wonder how many parents have lost money because their kids subscribed to some Instagram model's OnlyFans they saw advertised on one of these generic meme pages.
Bro, I can't believe you really just jumped from the ceiling like that.
Dude, he just fell. He straight up.
He's 74 something. He ran behind the radiator. Now he's just kind of chilling back there. What a pussy.
Sorry, my roommate tried to kill a centipede I named Todd, and he failed. All right, let's continue. When you really think about it, these pages as a whole are kind of just predatory towards younger audiences by acting as some superior page for adults only because you have to request to follow. And again, nobody's checking this shit. So you could be a 2-year-old cheeseburger and get accepted. It's basically any adult website asking if you're 18 or older and no further proof. The only difference here is when you get accepted, you find the lowest common denominator of humor and entertainment. The memes they post have the most general sense of humor to attract the widest range of audience. Basically, the memes will be something very general like that feeling you get when you stub your pinky toe. Something real simple to get gullible young people to go, oh my God, that's so relatable. I too know the feeling of stubbing my pinky toe. Better like that and share with all my BFFs who then have to request to follow as well and forget that they did in 3 days. But to get a better idea of what I mean, we really need to take a look at the pages individually. And honestly, I did not expect there to be so much up to this point to talk about with these. So let's just do this part as quick as possible. I'm sick of talking about them. Number 1, college fessing. And I'm kind of putting these in order of least annoying to most annoying. College fessing is at the bottom here because out of all these pages, it's really the least traditional meme page, I would say. At least until recently, the majority of their posts were their normal posts of college students' anonymous submissions admitting to pretty shitty stuff they'd probably feel guilty admitting in any other way. However, the chances are very high that a lot of these submissions are fake, so gotta be completely honest, that takes away a lot of the charm of the page. On top of this, the longer the page has existed, the more they've started incorporating unfunny memes and bad ads, so basically converting to a traditional generic meme page. However, out of this group, it's still my favorite. I give it 6 out of 10. If you're gonna follow any of these pages, I would recommend this one the most. That's not saying much because I don't recommend really any of these. Number 2, Bitchy Guide. All I have to say about Bitchy Guide is, damn, they are forgettable as fuck. I seriously forgot I was following them until I was going through all the duplicate memes I saved for this video, and I saw they were one of the pages involved. Honestly, that's this page's biggest crime, forgettable and unoriginal memes. If that's your shtick, go for it, I guess. I'm not sure if that makes this page better or worse than the others, honestly. C-. Next. Number 3, Hardcore Comedy 2.0. No, I don't know what happened to 1.0, and no, I'm not gonna look into this dumb page enough to figure that out. Let's just grade its quality. I don't mean to repeat myself, but this one is really not much different to Bitchy Guide. The only difference here is the meme quality goes up a very, very little bit, which isn't saying much. And I also start seeing more of the Instagram model ads here. So I really don't know where to rate it again. Bitchy Guide out of 10. This painting sucks like all the other ones. Big surprise. Number 4, the lover sayings / advice. Now we're getting more into the pages I have, I'd say, a genuine distaste for. I'm combining these two because they're very, very similar. Big surprise. They all kind of copy each other, but these two in particular, just they kind of intertwine way too much. There's just nothing of substance here. They both do things that I've already complained about, but I feel like they're more consistent with it, I would say. For every bad meme I see on one of these pages I've already mentioned, I probably see 3 from these two. They're basically the tofu of meme pages, lacking in flavor or anything exciting. Don't follow these pages out of 10. Number 5, Nugget slash LOL pickup lines. And yes, another tie for the top spot of the worst of these 7 meme pages. And it definitely feels like cheating grouping these last few into pairs, but I would be repeating myself even more than I already have. You know, they have the basics. Unfunny slash bad memes, constantly posting slash reposting unoriginal memes. I swear I've seen them post the same meme at least 5 times, and while I cannot prove that because they delete posts constantly, if you follow them for any amount of time, I'm sure you can attest to this to some degree. And possibly the worst of all, the ads just pile up here. There's so many ads, and between these two stains, they have posted the majority of these Instagram model ads I already explained. If the 2 previous pages were the tofu of meme pages, I would best describe these ones as the dead fish of meme pages. Not like the uncooked or raw fish that you eat at a restaurant, like the fresh out of the water in a nasty bucket or washed up on the shore kind of dead. Slimy, gross, and all around unappealing. Just stay away from these pages, honestly, unless this is somehow the stuff that you revel in. For the rating for these pages, I don't know. 0. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for listening to this shit if you managed to somehow listen this far. I'll throw a photo of what I've been painting up on the screen now. It's alright. Had a good amount of fun. It's a smaller canvas, something to experiment with. And fuck it, I'll start plugging my own Instagram because why not? All these Instagram pages do this type of shit. Every other YouTuber in the history of Kingdom Come does it. So why not? It's at a Spearhack. That's on Instagram and Twitter. I don't use Twitter, but I do use Instagram. I post about once a year. Much less annoying than these meme pages posting about 5 to 30 times a day. If you do want the good memes, I highly suggest you find the smaller up and coming public pages. That's where the gold really is. Hashtags support local memes and businesses. That's a good thing to do. I have a bit of a sequel planned to this video with a kind of a conspiracy theory I have about all these pages. If that's something you somehow want to see, be sure to like the video, and I don't know, maybe it'll come out in the future sometime soon or in the distant future, who knows. Or if there's any other generic meme pages you feel I should critique, feel free to let me know. I'd love to make another one of these videos because all these pages are shit and deserve to be critiqued. Yeah, it's pretty much it. Wear a mask. Bye.